Here's a name I can say from the Eradicator.
Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and today we are going to talk about Inside Star Citizen, an Inside Star Citizen that is entirely dedicated to caves. That's right, this is one of the features that is coming in Star Citizen Alpha 3.7, which is still not in Evo Caddy phase. I find it a little bit worrisome because we're almost at half of the month of September, and they said that they really want to not to miss the deadlines, but I'm a little bit concerned. So please, CIG, come on, it's time to roll the Evo Caddy patch out, right? Anyway, let's talk about the caves here. And so these two gentlemen here are some of the folks who have been working on caves for quite some time, and they're really proud to show us what we have here. Basically, they're showing us how the cave system is being built. Very interesting, very smartly way. It's all procedurally done, of course. And they're explaining that they did the caves in a similar fashion as actually how the rest stops are being made. And it's the way you can find caves are being done is actually very interesting because it works. You see, you have these pre-made assets like that, this pre-made structure that you can see, that you are going to see on planetary surfaces or moon surfaces. So I guess that it is going to make it, I mean, the fact that they're showing us this here, right here, inside Star Citizen, I think is going to make it a little bit easier to figure out where caves are, because now we know that we're going to actually have to be looking for geological structures like this, which may or may not have caves, but probably yes, you know, that's the point. Well, maybe not, I don't know about these little rocks here, but probably if you see some of these structures like this, they are going to be featuring caves within. We're gonna have to explore, of course, but that is already a very good first indicator, in my opinion. And they're also giving us a little bit of the graphical layouts of caves, the different structures and the different, I would say, textures of how that will be used inside caves. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find my words. It's very early here. It's not even 7 a.m. Anyway, that's not an excuse. And also you would have different types of. They also tell us that there will be different types of caves. Some of them would still be inhabited by NPCs. Some of them would be abandoned by NPCs. I think this is actually, the more I'm learning about caves, the more I think it's actually really fantastic for CIG, for Star Citizen, because it is really adding a lot of depth to the game, and especially it is adding a lot of content for all of the exploration-driven players out there. And I have to say, I am not really exploration-driven, and even I am interested in exploring some of these caves, figuring out, you know, what are we going to find. Are we going to kill some NPCs? Maybe that's what I like to do, you know. But are we going to find some empty boxes there that we can salvage and bring back to our ships? It looks like, according to what we are seeing in this picture here, it looks like this is definitely something that we are going to be able to do. Look at that, some pretty big cargo boxes here. Maybe a little prefab structure here that maybe you're gonna be able to go inside. Maybe have a little bed to log out when we are finally able to log out outside of ships. That would be very interesting indeed. But not just that, we also learned about the different structures of caves. Not structures, okay, but different types of caves. This is Gareth Bond who did explain that here. So you would have three different types of caves. You would have the Uncharted cave, which is basically the type of cave that we're looking at now, which are the Uncharted caves are just the random caves that you would find pretty much everywhere. You would also have the Occupied caves, which we had a glimpse at before here. So this is where you would have NPCs inside, or at least structures. So these are caves that would have been discovered before and exploited before. And he also said that there is the surprise type of cave. So are we talking about prisons already? We know that this is something that CIG wants to implement in the game right now. So maybe he's talking about prison. We know that CIG, the prison system, is coming up sooner than later. I think it's going to come in 3.9, but probably even before. So we'll see. But yeah, these cave systems definitely will add a lot of depth and gameplay. I'm really surprised because I thought this would be just holes in the ground, but actually I'm very positively surprised with how CIG is fleshing out this whole new gameplay loop. A little also outlook here at the lightning of caves here. So what is the name of this gentleman here? I think his name is Arthur, yeah, there you go, who was explaining us the challenge of lightning these caves, and he really wants the idea is to really have players go through the shadows. Let's say, for example, if players don't turn on their flashlights, then if you are following someone, the idea is that it's really easy to lose track of someone. That it's very easy for someone to stop seeing what another player is, which adds some sense of isolation, some gloominess to these caves, which is the whole point. That's what caves are all about, right? But not just that, he also told us about the challenge of the flashlight, because the flashlight is very powerful. So basically what Arthur said is that he's been spending a lot of time creating all these VFX effects and different shades of colors, but the flashlight is ruining everything because of how powerful it was. I thought that was quite fun. So he had to work with the idea as well that of the flashlight being so powerful, so that he had to this also had to be taken under consideration during his work, so that you could also enjoy a good time in the caves and be basically gaze at all the visual aspects of the cave, even with the flashlight. And that was the most difficult part of his job here, apparently. He also told us that if you want to see some of these beautiful VFX here, these glowing worms, this is not something that you will have at the entrance of caves, but this is more the type of ecosystem you would have deep inside. So if you really want to have the eye candy out there, you're gonna have to go deep into the cave. I like that idea here of reward if you are going deeper into exploration here. Last but not least, we also had a little overview of the whole sound aspect of caves, which is also very important. You do want these caves to sound believable, and here we the artist who worked on sounds actually explained to us the importance of having those different speakers placed right, so that they can also help you locate yourself. You can know, are you in a small area inside a cave, or are you in a room that is actually a little bit bigger? I like that really sense to details. They're really paying great attention to all these sound details to make these caves more believable. They also I really enjoy also listening to all these drafts aspect. There's going to be a lot of drafts in those caves. The air is definitely going to flow back and forth, and you are going to be able to hear that. And this is also another step to bringing extra immersion to these caves. Immersion is really the key word in Star Citizen, so that's why they're really spending a lot of resources and time for that. But in the end, it's all going to be for our own pleasure. Interestingly, also here the artist who talked about sound in cave also told us that one of the challenges is going to be voices inside caves, because obviously there's going to be echo, and I think that they did reveal that there are going to be mission givers and speaking NPCs in those caves. So this is something that we can expect in the future. And that's all for this Star Citizen. I think I'm making a shorter video than the actual Inside Star Citizen episode, which is great. We had actually 15 minutes today, which is really what we want. This is the minimum that we want. We want to be informed, and I'm glad that this time they listened to us and gave us what we expect from this show. So kudos to Jared this time. And that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please tell me in the comments down below what were you the most excited about with this episode. Personally, I am most excited about encountering NPCs, as the Eradicator, obviously, right? But the idea that maybe we can also steal boxes from ancient bases or ongoing bases is also something that triggers my attention as well. What about you guys? I'd like to know. Please tell me in the comments down below. But now it's time to talk about the giveaway. Hey guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Now let's talk about this month's giveaways. And yes, I said giveaways and not giveaway, because I've got not one, not two, but 3 giveaways. And first, I'd like to talk about the Patreon giveaways. This is something I started doing last month as a way to thank those wonderful people who are helping this channel on a monthly basis. This is my way to thank you and somehow give back for everything you are doing for me. By the way, if you are considering helping this channel more, the link is in the description down below. And so this month, Patreons will actually have the chance to win a $10 gift card and a Grey Cat PTV buggy. That's right, guys, 2 giveaways for the Patreon this month. And, you know, as the double the winners, double the fun, right? Also, for the regular giveaway, I asked you guys, in the community tab what you wanted. And, well, you had the choice between another Ranger LTI, an RSI Ursa Rover, a 2013 RSI Aurora LTI game package with Squadron 42, or a $50 gift card. And there's been quite a lot of people who voted here, over 206 votes, and 42% of people who opted for the gift card. So this month I am giving away money, guys. I am giving away a $50 gift card. That's right, all you need to do to get a chance of winning is to subscribe to this channel and to comment to any Star Citizen related video. The winner will be announced early October. Good luck to everybody. I also wanted to thank the people who helped me getting this new PC. Your support helped me making continued content after my old PC blew up, and I cannot say how much I appreciate you guys. And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys with the next video very soon. This is the Eradicator. I am signing out.